At 12 o'clock, the Jets traveling to Miami to play the Dolphins. Dolphins favored by 9.5 points on CBS, which means it's time for Puppers pick of the week. What you saying? Really? Wow, you little tongue. Really? Wow. Like, really, you think that? She thinks the Jets are going to beat the Dolphins. The Jets have some significant injuries, okay? Just like to mention right off the bat, their defensive tackle position is really hurt. You got Fadakasi, you got Sheldon Rankins, both out. Your defensive line is absolutely shattered, and you can look at your secondary. It's also very, very injured. On the offensive side of things, you are likely going to be without George Fant. He's listed as doubtful for this game. Mekhi Becton's not yet back from his injury, so I don't know who's going to play at offensive tackle, if I'm going to be honest, for the New York Jets. But you got to find someone. You're obviously still without Elijah Moore. That's not good for your chances here for the Jets. The Dolphins, on the other hand, have been playing some very good football before the bye. The thing that you have to worry about, if I was Miami, looking out for, you, again, lose most of your running back core. It's not like your running back core was doing all that much, but Phillip Lindsay was actually starting to get going. So you're only going to be really with Myles Gaskin and Salvin Ahmed. They signed Duke Johnson to their active roster, so maybe they'll use him a bit. Their running back room wasn't the best to begin with. Likely going to be also out Adam Shaheen, which, again, isn't a huge deal because they have two very good tight ends in Durham Smythe and Mike Gesicki. Again, Mike Gesicki's obviously the best tight end, but Adam Shaheen is a nice piece to that offense that they're not going to have. You lose Jalen Waddle for this game because he got COVID-19, but on the bright side, you just got back Devontae Parker, so you're at least replacing him with an equally good talent in Devontae Parker. If you're without Devontae Parker and Jalen Waddle, you'd be in some serious hurt, but you still have Devontae Parker, and I think that's going to work out fine. You still have some other decent, solid players around him. Albert Wilson's been lighting it up recently. Mac Hollins has been a reliable target. There's a lot of good things on the Dolphins' receiving core. Most defense is still intact for Miami. I don't know. I really like the Dolphins here. I think the Dolphins are going to continue winning. I think the Dolphins are one of the better teams in the AFC right now. I don't know if they can get to that playoff spot simply because I think you have to win every other game. This is like every game from now on. You put yourself in such a hole if you're Miami that every game from now on is like a kind of a must-win game, which isn't the best place to put yourself in if you're Miami. But, I mean, at least you're there. At least you're in the picture. Miami's a much better team than I think some teams that could possibly make the playoffs. I think they're much better than the Broncos. I think they're much better than the Pittsburgh Steelers at this point in the season. I even think they're better than the Browns. I mean, the Dolphins have been playing at such a high level with Tua. I mean, if Tua's not hurt for most of the season, I mean, the Dolphins have a legitimate shot at making the playoffs and going deep in it. I think the Dolphins are a team that, again, isn't going to wow you. It's not going to put up a whole bunch of points, but they play solid defense. Tua Tagovailoa has been a really good game manager. I mean, everyone underrates him as a game manager. He's done a phenomenal job of that. I just got to pick the Miami to win and cover here, and that 9.5 point spread.